Hey guys, Alexandra here, and we are going to be talking about a whole slew of stuff today, like whether or not BoxyCharm did in fact put in expired products in July's box, what is going on with their PR, why did some people's videos end up coming down and then going back up at the beginning of the month, as well as what happened with my box and why does it take 20 days for BoxyCharm to ship out a replacement damaged box. I'm about to get into all of that and more, along with my unboxing of July 2019's BoxyCharm and try on. Hey guys, Alexandra here, and today we're going to be talking a little tea on BoxyCharm as well as doing our unboxing and try on. So before I get into this video, let me just say a couple of things very quickly, because I know a lot of people claim that I just have like an absolute hate for BoxyCharm, and that is very, very untrue. I actually really like BoxyCharm. As I've said in previous videos, it is a great way to build up your makeup subscription very quickly and inexpensively, considering it's only a $21 plus tax a month box and there's no shipping inside the United States. So again, it is a really, really great value. I just do not agree with everything that they do, all their company policies, their customer service with their customers, including myself, and just things along that nature. And just like any other subscription box, I am going to call them out. I don't care who you are, how big or small you are. I'm going to call you out when I don't feel like you're doing something right. The second thing I want to address is a lot of people say that I'm as hard as I am on BoxyCharm because I'm mad because I'm not on their PR list. Well, I just wanted to show you guys this right here. That is actually not true. This is the second time that BoxyCharm has offered to have me get on their PR list, and I am going to once again respectfully decline because I will never bend the knee. And again, this is just a personal choice of mine that I have decided to make because I don't really, again, agree with all of their standards, how they treat their PR people, which I'm going to get into here in just a minute, and some other things. I don't know, for me, morally and ethically, I just wouldn't be able to sleep well at night if I was on their PR list. And I like to be able to speak my mind about their box when they screw up. So that's just me. All right, now let's get into the tea about BoxyCharm. So earlier this month, towards the beginning of the month, as people started receiving their boxes, I heard a lot of rumors about the Butter London palette and how it was actually expired or getting ready to expire. So I want to go ahead and put this out there for everybody. I did research into this. Now, I do have an app on my phone in which, if you do have an iPhone, I don't know if it's available for Androids, but I'll put the app up right here for you. You can download this on your phone and basically look up any makeup company, a majority of them, and I mean a majority of them. There are a ton on this list, and you can look up any of these makeup companies, type in the batch code, and it'll tell you the production date of that product. Now, for those of you guys that don't understand how production codes work and how this works. So the batch code basically tells you when that batch was made. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to expire soon. So say it was made 3 years ago. Well, if it's a powder product, that's completely fine because powder products are good for up to 5 years. Now, the other thing is in the back of all products, as you can see here, there's a little jar that's open, and this is on all cosmetic products that expire. There's a little jar that's open and it's got a number in there. That number, for instance, on this one, on this Jeffree Star palette, it is 12 months. So this palette is good and completely fresh for 12 months from the time that you open it and start using it. Now, if I wouldn't have opened this and wouldn't have started using it, it was good. It's good for 5 years from the production date. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, as far as the Butter London palette goes, this palette did not release until just recently in the end of June of this year. So these pellets were just produced. Now I could not find, and it does have a batch code on the back of the product, which I will display for you guys right here. However, even with my app, I couldn't look up Butter London or any of its affiliates to figure out when that batch code was actually produced. However, as I said, these pellets were just put out back at the end of June, so there's no way it could have been produced 5 years ago. So there's no way possibly that this could be getting ready to expire. So again, I just want to go ahead and put this rumor to rest for everyone. The pellets are very, very good. They're very, very new. They're very, very fresh. And I think on the back of those pellets specifically, there is a 6-month date on there. So from the time that you open it and start using it, it is only going to be good for 6 months. Okay. Now, the second thing I want to talk about, and this kind of really peed me off a little bit. So I have spoken to a few people and reached out to quite a few people that are on BoxyCharm's PR list. Now, earlier this month, BoxyCharm actually sent out an email to some, not all, but to some of their PR members, telling them that they needed to take down their videos because, as you guys know, BoxyCharm sends out their PR boxes to their PR individuals very, very early. Some of them get it before the month even starts. So some of them got it at the end of June, and that was July's box that they received. So when they received it, of course, they went ahead and filmed their video and put those videos out. However, BoxyCharm has a rule that if you are on their PR list and you receive their PR, you are not supposed to post your BoxyCharm unboxing videos until the 7th. So they turn around, they sent emails out to everyone. Well, I shouldn't say everyone because not everyone received it. And this is the part that kind of aggravates me a little bit. Not everyone received this email. Some people did. Like I said, I reached out to many, many people that had their PR boxes up. Some responded, some did not. Some people told me they did receive the email, and some people told me no, they never received an email from BoxyCharm telling them to take their videos down. So BoxyCharm reached out to these individuals, these few PR individuals, told them to take their videos down, that they were receiving a warning, and if it happened again, they were going to be taken off of BoxyCharm's PR list, which I feel like is very, very unfair because all of these individuals all had their boxes up super, super early, and you know, nothing was said to them. They weren't forced to take their videos down. So I don't understand why this is going on. And I feel like, you know, the other thing BoxyCharm was claiming in this email that they sent, that the reason they didn't want people to post these videos up when they received their boxes was because they didn't want customers to get the spoilers earlier. But here's the issue. The spoilers are already out. And on top of that, BoxyCharm themselves have their own channel and they have their own video up. So what does this tell me? Well, it tells me basically BoxyCharm doesn't want anybody else, PR people, except for the ones that they are working with and they're friends with, and they want their channels to grow. So those people are allowed to put their boxes up early along with their own unboxing. So I mean, look at how many views this video has right here. Okay. So they're allowed to put their own video up. They're allowed, you know, their special PR people who are friends of theirs are allowed to put their videos up early, but everybody else, no, you're not allowed to put your video up until after the 7th. And if you do, you're going to be removed off the PR list. I feel like this is super, super unfair and not right. And I just wanted to call it out there. I wanted everybody to know because I know you guys don't always know what's going on behind the scenes with BoxyCharm. And again, I feel like it's a favoritism thing. Really, that's really what it boils down to. All right. Now I know a lot of people are asking what happened with my box this month. Okay, so a lot of you all know already that a lot of my boxes, for whatever reason this month, was really screwed up. The shipping got screwed up. So I was actually supposed to receive my box like 2.5 weeks ago. And when I received, as you can see, my tracking number and information, as soon as I received it, I received another text message saying that it was unable to be delivered. I contacted FedEx. FedEx told me that when they received the package from BoxyCharm, that it was damaged and unable to be processed to start the transition and delivery process. So they just scrapped the box, and I had to contact BoxyCharm. So I reached out to BoxyCharm. Now, again, I spoke with FedEx myself. This is exactly what they told me. Okay, they said they received it that way from BoxyCharm. Now, I spoke with BoxyCharm. I sent them an email because, as you all know, they don't have a phone number to contact them. I reached out to them. I asked them what was going on, why my box was damaged, why it was shipped out damaged. I basically got a very generic message. Again, this is why people don't like the customer service that BoxyCharm offers. For one, there's no phone number. For two, you have to send an email. You have to wait for however many days for them to reply back. And then when they do reply back, it is a very, very generic message, and it doesn't even answer the questions that you ask. Like me personally, I asked, hey, since you're sending out a replacement box, because this isn't my fault, it's not like it was delivered and I'm claiming I didn't receive it. It didn't even go through the process. Like, you sent it to FedEx and FedEx said, we can't ship this, it's destroyed. So it didn't even get to my house at any point. It didn't even go through FedEx's process at any point. So this obviously isn't my fault. So, am I going to receive the same box that you already sent me these spoilers of, or are you going to send me like an FOMO box? What is going on? And they didn't answer any of my questions. As you can see from this email, it was the runaround, and I had to I sent 3 emails asking the same question. This replacement box that you're sending out, am I going to receive the same box that I was supposed to get, or is it going to be something different? Or am I, because here's the other thing. They also told me that by the time they processed my reshipment and it went through the process and then was reshipped out, it could be up to 20 days. So that put it getting my box, my July box, next month in August. So I would have already paid for my July box, I would have already paid for my August box, and then received my August and July box in August, which I thought was absolutely insane, considering that, again, they send their PR boxes out at the end of July for August. So you can't, put my box and anybody else's box that you screwed up in the process and get them out a little sooner than 20 days. I kind of think that's a little crazy. And again, these are just my opinions, but I wanted to put it out there. I wanted everybody to know what was going on. So let's go ahead and get on to my unboxing and try on. All right, you guys, let's quickly get this box unboxed so we can get on to the try on portion of this video, so it's not super long. I will tell you, I did already do this once, however, but my computer accidentally deleted it. So I did get number 1, variation 1, for those of you guys that want to know that. The first thing I received was the Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. As you guys can see right there. I apologize, my light is super bright. Now, I know everyone got the mask. I also got the Butter London palette. I know everyone did also receive that. I'll show you guys what that looks like right there. Absolutely beautiful palette, especially for the fall. I'm really going to enjoy some of these colors and messing with them. So the next thing, which I think everybody also received, is the Luxie Gaia Unleash Your True Beauty brush set right here. And this contains 3 brushes, a foundation brush, a very large blending brush, and then a precision crease brush. Now, I will tell you, this precision crease brush, these work absolutely amazing for cutting your crease if you're looking for something like that. This really works down for setting your base or putting a powder down or really blending the very top of that crease. It's a very large blending brush, so I would be careful because this might very well blend your shadow away. All right. And I will also like to point out, I really do love this wooden style handle on these brushes. It's a very cute, sleek design. I really do like it. And as I told you guys, I really enjoyed Luxie brushes. I mean, they're fabulous brushes. That's kind of why BoxyCharm, I'm sure, keeps going back to the well with those, because they are amazing. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right, the next thing we received is the Appeal Gel Liner. Now you can use this as an eyeliner or a lip liner. I did use it as an eyeliner. And as you guys can see, it is very smooth, very creamy. It goes on very well. It also smudges out if you want to do like a smudged look there, as you guys can see. It's actually a really great formula. I was really surprised at this, because I did not like Appeal Cosmetics holographic lip gloss that we received in a BoxyCharm a few months back. And last but not least, let's see, what was this called? The Alamar Cosmetics Des Nudes, and I'm probably chopping that up, nude lip gloss here. And oh my gosh, I can't see it. I can't see it. This is in the color Dolce. Yes, I did just pull out my magnifying glass. Don't hate, okay? So this is definitely not completely opaque lip gloss. It is a nude color, but it is a little see-through. It is thicker though, and a little bit of a sticky formula, but not super sticky. So I'm really gonna enjoy having this. So let's go ahead and get into the try-on portion of this video. Since this is a new palette that we are trying out for the first time, I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Bella Pierre makeup base. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a shader brush that looks just like this, and we're going to dip that into this brown Temptress right here, and we're really just going to get that right on the edge of that brush, and then we're just kind of going to stamp it right along the bottom of our lash line here. Okay, so it just kind of looks like a really thick eyeliner, basically, is what we did. Then we're gonna take our little shader brush, dust off any excess that may still be on there, and then we are going to basically smudge the product up to kind of make like a smoky eye, like a smoky eye kind of look. Now I will tell you, this does take a little bit of time, but not a lot of time. So, you know, just take your time with it, get it how you like it, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so after we get it smudged to our liking, we're just gonna take a really clean, fluffy blending brush, and we're just gonna lightly just blend, you know, there really shouldn't be any edges, but just make sure everything's kind of even. Okay, so the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to grab my E25 blending brush from Sigma, and I am going to dip into this Diva. I really love golds on top of browns like this. It just makes this look just absolutely come together, and we're really just placing that all over the lid and blending it all in. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this Appeal Cosmetics gel liner here, and I'm just going to line my bottom lash line here. And then I'm going to actually even bring a little bit like very close to my top lash line, but just a little tiny bit. Okay, so to finish off the look, we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. Now you can grab really any lippy that you have. So like I have this one from ColourPop, any like brown tone nude lippy. I've got this one from Bite Beauty. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. Okay, and then we're gonna take the Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss here, and we're just gonna apply that to the inside of our lips. So that way, by doing so and just applying the lighter color on the inside and the darker color all over, you are getting that ombre effect that everybody is looking for. Now, let's talk about the overall review of this box. All right, you guys, so overall, I actually really enjoyed this box, like altogether. I will have to say, this is the first box in a long time that I loved every product in it and actually enjoyed using it, and even was looking forward to receiving it. So I'm glad that they did end up giving me everything that I was supposed to originally get to begin with. So obviously I haven't tried out the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, but it's a mask. I'm sure I'll love it. I'm sure it'll make my skin absolutely beautiful. So not gonna complain about that. I love getting masks. And I do like a little bit of skincare and a lot more makeup. So I like that this was, you know, not super skincare heavy. It was one skincare item and then the rest of the items were makeup. So the next item we'll talk about is the Appeal Cosmetics eyeliner. Now, you can use this as a eyeliner, as a lip liner. I really do love these gel liners, and this one is definitely a really good one. The formula is good. It's super smooth, super creamy, was easy to apply, and not a lot of liners you can apply on top of eyeshadow, but this one you could. So I was actually very impressed with this, and I really enjoyed getting it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Luxie Gaia brush set. Now, as I told you guys before, Luxie brushes are amazing. That's why BoxyCharm definitely keeps going back to the well with that one. So no complaints here about receiving Luxie brushes. The Butter London palette, I do really like this palette. As I said earlier, it is a great palette, especially for fall coming up, the fall colors and things like that. It did apply and blend very easily, but the one thing I will say is you definitely, if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles and creasing in your lids, I would definitely apply a very thick base and set it with a powder, because the formula on this, in this eyeshadow, definitely sits in those creases and fine lines. I did notice that as I was applying it. So I will say definitely put on a thicker makeup base and then set it with a powder to avoid that from happening. And then last but not least, the Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss. I definitely really enjoyed this. It is a good formula. It feels very good on my lips. It's a little sticky, but it's like a thick sticky, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not like a, you know, like your lips are glued together sticky. It's a very thick formula, and I can definitely feel it for sure. It's not lightweight at all, but sometimes I do like having that, especially when you're mixing, you know, like where you put the lipstick on first and then you put the lip gloss to create that ombre effect. You do want something a little stickier, a little thicker. So it was definitely really awesome to have in there. I do enjoy it, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy using it. So that is all I have for you guys today. If you would like to watch some more unboxing from me, I will put some right here. I have a new video for you guys tomorrow about a new box that's kind of like Birchbox, but free. I know, it's kind of insane, so we're definitely gonna check that out. I love you guys so very much, and I will talk at you later. Bye.